All right. This is this is going to be the first episode of our new podcast that we're calling Odds and
Odds and
Friends.
Friends.
So this is Spider here,
Rob Brand here.
and yeah, well, we're just kind of playing a game as we talk, you know. And yeah, basically for this first episode, we just decided we need to talk. There's a lot that we have to unload, and
Gather around, folks. We're gonna.
yeah, and yeah, I mean, we went through a lot of changes. We still are, and yeah, it's anyway. We'll just start by getting this out of the way. The elephant in the room. Where have we been? Why has it been so long since we've done anything? Primarily because, well,
Like we just said, a lot of things happen. So
yeah, Giggles is no longer with the Misfits, you know, and that's a huge reason for this not happening. There's just a whole bunch of stuff that went down. It's unfortunate, and I won't go into any details about it. I'm not gonna, you know, we won't go there.
No.
But she's not a part of Misfits anymore, and that's huge.
it is.
And we're still adjusting.
Yeah. And only because yeah, so I'm just gonna throw it out there, you know, Giggles was the third founding member of Misfits, so you know, with her now not being here, it
Yeah, I mean,
it's
there's a lot to adjust to.
yeah.
And then also, there's just a lot of things went down. Lots of health things, lots of mental health things. It's a lot.
It is.
Wow, they let you keep the shot I set up for you? Mm-hmm.
Wow. So,
I guess I'll just do this. And
and just like Spider, I'm sorry about that,
Okay.
Spider. Then just like Spider said, you know, there's a lot of mental health things. We're not going to go into it. It's
personal.
yeah, it's personal. But for me,
I've lost this game.
for me, yeah. So I've been trying to help out Spider, you know, with these mental adjustments. So that's why, you know, the channel's been quiet. So
I did try. I mean, we put several videos up and stuff, like just to keep content flowing. And we're still active on our Twitter. We've been active on Twitter for a while, but we're going to be a lot more active moving forward, which is the important thing.
yes.
So, like the day we're recording this, we've uploaded, I should say, a new gameplay video. The game Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Great game.
Great game.
Great fun. And yeah, another thing, like I said, life, right?
Right.
I've been extremely busy at work, and which of course always takes precedent over everything else, because you gotta work. You don't work, you don't eat, right? And so that's been a big thing. But also, I broke my leg this month. It was a really bad break, actually. I mean, it's a bad break, and it was a bad break. I broke my leg, my tibia just below the knee, and I don't even have the cast on it yet. Right now, I have what's called an external fixator on it, and so my leg is basically unprotected. It's in this scaffolding, if you will, with pins running through the bones to keep my leg straight until the swelling can go down enough that they can go in and actually operate. It's pulling my bones apart to give them enough wiggle room to actually do surgery. And that's rough. It's been rough. I haven't been able to work. I've been essentially bedbound because I can't move around very much. Having to rely on my new roommates to, it's a lot. But you got to keep the faith, right? You just you gotta keep moving forward. This sucks. You can acknowledge it sucks, but don't let that suckiness consume you, right? Always onward and upward. So that's what I'm trying to do. And
then,
go ahead.
And then, as far as that goes, just recently this month, I have received oral surgery. So, because I just found out that it was a tooth. I had two tooths. One of the tooth was actually supposed to be a crown over that one, but they said that crown kind of cost too much. So reason why that's the reason why I didn't have nothing. I didn't have I didn't get a chance to do nothing to it. But recently going to the dentist said that they just want to remove it to make sure it doesn't get infected. So I had to remove that one. And then they recently found out that, and I really didn't feel it. They say they recently found out one of my second tooth was rotting out. So they said that one definitely had to be pulled, to make sure that won't get infected. So like I said, I didn't feel that one. I didn't even know that tooth was rotting out. I didn't feel no pain from it at all. So yeah, long story short, oral surgery, and I was out of it.
Oh yeah, surgery of any kind is no joke.
No, it's not. It's no joke. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better now. I'm just having gum problems right now. It's trying to heal itself, but it's still painful though.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's rough.
With medical conditions. I mean, it's this decade, man. This decade. It's like it's not. It's what? We're on the third year of this decade because the decade technically starts on the first, not the zero of the. Like 2020 was technically the last year of the last decade. Zero. Yeah, it's complicated. But anyway, so we're
That's right. Yeah, this start on zero.
So yeah, we're 3 years in now. And it's just been intense. It's been crazy. It's been nuts. I posted a tweet a while ago, just like, had I known this decade would have been this kind of crazy, I would have invested in the laughing stocks. Just jeez.
Yeah.
But
we make do what we have. So
yeah, don't give up, right? You can't give up. You got to keep moving forward. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and now let's answer some other questions, or let's answer some questions I'm pretty sure some of you have. Like, for instance, let's answer where we got our monikers from. Like, why am I called Spider? Why is he called Raw Brand? You want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. So, so how I got my name Raw Brand was the fact that it was just a funny joke between my cousin and I. Due at the time where we was huge wrestling fans, and then at that time, we were just trying to figure out who's gonna control what on their wrestling brand. So that's when the name Raw brand got started. So he was controlling the SmackDown brand. I was going to control which is the Raw brand of it, which is Raw and Heat. So it was my cousin who created the name Raw brand. So I just took it
and ran with
it.
Yep. That's it's interesting how things like that start, right?
Yep.
As for me, why am I spider? Well, way back, in 2007. I was in the hospital. I was really sick. Really sick. I had like a fever of like a 106, and I was doing anything I could to try and fight back the delirium. Because when you have a fever that high and stuff like, you've heard of fever dreams and stuff. Like, it's like you start hallucinating, you get all sorts of other weird things going on. And I kept trying to just focus on something. I just needed something to hold on to so I wasn't feeling really crappy. And at the same time feeling like having weird, scary thoughts and dreams, right? And so I just came up with this. It was weird. I mean, I was just thinking, because I've always liked to write. I've always been something of a writer, and I was looking for something to do to occupy my mind. And I had this idea about writing a story about a ninja, a female ninja character, who kind of, essentially kind of stalks her prey, so to speak, like a spider, right? You know, like a spider would. And I was just like, I decided that would be kind of her moniker, her name, right? And I was thinking about just setting it in feudal Japan, because I was doing a lot of research at that time, and I decided, you know what, that's kind of boring. So I was like, what happens if we take her and put her in present day? And I thought that would be interesting, but as I was thinking of all these things that we have, or that we don't have, that I could create, I decided to set it in the future, so I can kind of create my own world, so to speak, and my own thing. So she's a ninja set in the future, right? Anyway, and I just called her Spider, and the title of my book series is going to be I Am Spider, because it's told from her perspective, and that's where I Am Spider came from, and that, which is my old YouTube channel, I Am Spider, and so yeah, that's basically where that came from. So yeah, it was kind of just interesting, you know. I wanted to just do something unique, something different, and that's what I came up with in my fever-addled brain, you know. So, and as of this year, really, because like I said, I told you I started in about 2007. I haven't. I had so many ideas, but I wasn't writing anything down for, you know, all this time, this whole 15 years plus. This year I actually started writing. I am writing it now. I'm finally doing it. And so I'm really excited about that, you know, because it gives me something to do, especially since I've broken my leg and I can't go anywhere except for like doctor's appointments. I can't do anything. So it's really giving me the time I need to do what I want to do. So that's, you know, lemons to lemonade, right?
Right.
And now we're finally recording videos again, which is also fun. And we'll do a lot of video kind of short projects like the Damazon videos we're doing. We have another one that's in the works. And another silly, like, Bonanza Brothers kind of thing. Because Bonanza Brothers is like one of the best games ever made. I'll fight you. Say any different? And, like, it's one of those games that you could be, like, in the worst mood ever. You play it. When you're done playing, you cannot feel as angry as you felt before you started. It's just one of those games that just... You're helpless against its power to make you laugh and smile. So we'll be doing more little short videos like that, you know, from clips. We got from Team Sonic Racing, because I swear to goodness that game cheats.
And we have footage to show you that yes,
Yes.
this guy cheats.
We aren't lying about that. As a matter of fact, after Peg, we might start playing that while we record this podcast too. You know. But speaking of this podcast, and speaking of naming and stuff like that, yeah, why did we call this podcast Odds and Friends? Well, essentially because we're odd, and you know we just do what we do. We just, you know, get into what we get into, talk, and you know, and speak how we speak, say what we say, do what we do. So, and it's just about us talking with friends. We're gonna have friends on this podcast eventually.
Podcast, yeah.
And you know, odds and ends, odds and friends. It just sounded, that had a nice ring to it. So that's why we're gonna be calling it that. You know, and yeah, I mean, I really like the idea of doing a podcast, you know, with other people and like having guests and stuff like that. We don't know what the frequency of, you know, the podcast is going to be, you know, because it's so new to us. But wow, that stinks. But we're just, I mean, this is like a test run. Probably won't get a whole lot of views or, you know, people tuning in right away, and we're obviously growing pains, so it is a bit rambly right now because we just have a lot to unpack and a lot to, you know, discuss, talk about, whatever. And of course I didn't get any work. Yeah. So yeah, we're just gonna have fun with it, you know?
Right.
And well. So let's see.
And then and I know y'all viewers have many more questions. I know one of your questions is, so how did Spider and Raw Brand got connected? Yeah, so that was a long time ago. Actually, it was, I'd say about 16 years.
Yeah, it was about 16 years.
It was like 16 years ago where when I actually met Spider was actually at his job, or the job I was going to work at.
But then life happened.
Then life happened. But yeah, so then that's where I met Spider. And the first day I met Spider, you know, I felt a warm spirit around him, and I was like, when I felt that, and I was like, whoa, who is this guy? And I was like, who is this guy? And how can I hang out with this? How can I hang out with him? And then from there, we went from his classes to our own writing classes to hanging out with coffee shops, and then from there we just connected.
Like, exactly. It's like we had this instant brotherhood kind of thing, you know. And yeah, we just, life is serendipitous, right? Like you don't predict what's going to happen. You can't. And you just got to take what life throws at you. And sometimes life throws really cool, really good, really powerful and fulfilling things your way. And you got to have the courage to grab it, right?
Right.
You know, and that's hard. It's hard to open up to people. It's so freaking hard. So being able to meet somebody who you feel completely comfortable with and safe around, and who kind of fills a spot in your life, in your heart, whatever, in whatever capacity, right?
Right.
And if you have the courage to take that leap, you know, life can be a lot better. You know, I mean, because life is hard, right? And you just gotta learn to take what comes your way, good and bad. Gotta learn to trust. Gotta learn to, you have the courage to open yourself up and to love, and you know, and yeah, I mean, like you say, well, Brandon and I, we're brothers, you know. We're just like, we're brothers.
And that's only because, you know, it's just like, you know, it's just like what Spider said, you know, you really don't know, you know, what life throws at you, and we became a tight brotherhood because it's just the stuff that we like, like Spider knew that I like games and I like I like I like writing, and that's probably the next question for y'all, but we'll get to it. And then we had so much stuff in common, so we like coffee, so
Oh yeah, it's a food group, dude.
So the next thing was to take that leap, take that jump, because I understand there's people out here, when you do that stuff, they get upset, they get angry, and some of them just doesn't want you to know them. But when I met Spider, he was open, he was and one thing that I'm just gonna say it out there. One thing that Spider didn't know, that I've met him and I've met his family, at my worst, and that was a long time ago. But they helped, they opened me with open arms, and it's and it's just I just
again, it's one of those things you can't put into words, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like ever since our brotherhood has been out there, it's just it's like we become different people when we see each other.
We're
energetic.
We're our most us, if you will, when we get to hang out, right? Like,
right.
We're totally we're as authentic as we'll ever get, and that's kind of amazing. That's not something that's common, where people could truly feel like they could be safe to be exactly who they are, right?
Right.
And yeah, oh wow, this is not going very well. But yeah, oh thank goodness. But yeah, it's great when you can encounter and connect with people like that. It's something I wish for everyone, because we all deserve it. Wow, how many quakes are there? But no, sorry if you're listening to this and not seeing it. Yeah, we're trying to keep our little commentary deal kind of down so that about the game, try to, But the reason we're playing games is that we aren't just sitting there focusing on, or trying to focus on things, and it's just more entertaining to have something going while people watch this, or if you're just listening to it as a podcast on YouTube, then at least you get to hear us like ramble, mumble, whatever. We'll get better. I promise.
Right.
I promise. We'll get better. But I will say this course is not going very well for me. Okay. But yeah. So by the way, we're playing Team Sonic Racing, and we have our own little headcanon, and we've come up with our own specific team name.
Oh, that's the next thing.
So we're redoing this because I got completely boned almost the entire race.
So if you notice on most of our games that and you will see on most of our games, we create headcanons. That's what we do. That's how we get creative. And I know I was going to get to the question of is Robin writing again? So I would love to write again. Mm-hmm. It's just for the fact that I had, and I'm still having writer's block, and I had writer's block for the last.
I can't with that. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to.
14, 15, 16, 17. I have writer's block for the last 10 years, and I still haven't gotten over that hump. So Um, I would love to come back, and I got plenty of stories. I have plenty of stories that I have locked up in my in my uh, I locked up in my ouch uh, like uh, in my file cabinet. So I locked up in my file cabinet. So whenever I get over this, whenever I get up on this, get off on this writer block, I would love to come back and write. However, however, I want to go back to. I really want to go back to doing everything from scratch again. I want to go ahead and do everything from scratch again.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta start over.
Yeah, because of everything that Spider has taught me. You know, I was able to get that iron going. You know, I had that the hot spot. But with this 10-year writer block, it kind of with this 10-year writer's block, it kind of killed me. So
that's kind of what I was going through. Why it took me so long to get into my story. Why do they keep just starting me over? Like, I was just on the grass. I didn't go out course. It's so strange. Oh well. Sorry. Yeah, again, we're playing games.
We're playing games.
But it's still that was kind of some crap.
But yeah, so back to what I was saying.
And
we have
boost, man.
So we have headcanons for most of our characters, and one of our characters actually posted on our YouTube channel. Well, yeah, on our YouTube channel, The Damn Design. That'll be that's one of Spider's character in her
Are we actually ever going to get our Team Ultimate?
In her headcanon, so you'll hear more about it when we play the game. So
yeah, exactly. And we call this one, the team here we're playing is Team Petty, because we're pretty petty when we play. And are we ever going to get our Team Ultimate? What in the hell?
And so so for this one, our headcanon. Our team headcanon.
Oh!
Ooh, our team headcanon name is Team Petty, which being I am Spider is the leader of the team.
Who was number one? Who got first place? Tails. Okay.
And Spider, she is team. She's a Petty Princess. She's the team leader, the team captain, and for me, Raw Brand, I'm Petty Amy, or you'll call me, Petty Lieutenant, because I'm the second in charge, and it depends on who's part of our team will be whoever's part of our team and participate will be christened the name,
like with Petty in the title.
With Petty in the title,
and we've discovered some teammates that are much better teammates than others, the AI generated ones. Omega is kind of worthless right now. We've noticed that the best ones they're the ones who seem to be the most generous and the most like in sync or simpatico with us are Rouge, what we call like Pretty Petty.
She's pretty
like
petty.
She's supposed to be the hot one. And then Eggman, of all characters, super generous, super giving, but we just call him we call him Petty Bastard. He's a right bastard, dude.
He's a petty bastard. We have Tails. Tails been giving.
He's petty genius.
He's petty genius. Silver, of all people, he's been.
Okay.
I got two. Silver, he's been generous, so he's and then Silver He's like
He's super chill, right?
He's super chill.
We call him
Just
Petty
like the cat, just like a cat we know.
Yeah, we call him Petty on the Rocks because he's so chill. So yeah, I mean that's just Whoa, shite.
Whoa.
Sorry. Okay. But yeah, so that's what we come up with, and we have Omega. So he's just kind of there. Vector the crocodile is really bad.
He is terrible to the point where
Big is really not. Ouch.
Yeah, to the point where he's just
not good either. He's like
Vector. He is so not good to the point where we call him Future Wallet.
Right. And then Shadow, he's worthless too. Ow! Really?
Shadow the Hedgehog is so...
We call him Dead Weight the Hedgehog.
we call him Dead Weight the Hedgehog.
Because he's super dead weight. Take it. We gotta get up there. I thought they were about to make me... You saw that? Okay, I thought they were going to make me...
My Bob flew over the course.
Oh, come on! Okay, I'm going for it. Okay.
Who else we have?
Wow, I don't know what was going on with that. Like I lost control of my car. It just stopped. It's weird. I just lost control of the car. I could not turn. I couldn't do it. Ah! Okay. Alright. I see how this is. I see the game we're playing. Tails, get off of me. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly.
It's a cluster.
Okay. Sorry, we got distracted. But I got third place?
Yep.
Alright. And of course Omega, again, he's worthless. He's 11. Alright. We play better than this normally, but we're recording a podcast, so obviously our attention's a little divided, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll probably end this podcast after the end of this race, but we're just kind of rambling, of course. It's like an exposition dump. But, yeah.
Yeah. And so my future plan is to get on the my future plan is to get on this Misfits to do much with the Misfits as much as possible. I need to get more active with all of you. So I'm planning on doing that, and I want to plan on to do more of my stuff on the Misfits channel.
Oh.
So that's what I'm.
Really?
That's what I'm.
Is there
willing
any
to do.
reason why every time there's a big cluster, I'm always the one who comes out on the bottom? Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're just trying to be more active. I mean, I've been trying to keep like I said, I've been doing editing small, silly projects and doing things like that.
Because I know my future project is going to be with, and I am searching for a editing program for my laptop, so I can start my little project. That's gonna deal with my character, who's with the Damazon. So, and everybody in that family, which you'll find out with my headcanon.
Yeah, well, one episode we'll just devote to headcanon. You know, that's another thing. That's what I think that brings up an interest or a good point, I guess, about some of the things that we need to do. Because obviously, most of what we do on this channel is video games related and stuff like that. But this podcast won't be, right? We'll talk about also like a wide range of subjects, including mental health, including just things like that. You know, we'll get real with it at some point because we don't know how else to be. We have to be real, but and, we'll get into more things, but I mean, we'll talk more maybe about why Giggles is no longer part of Misfits. But I don't believe in, no matter how things end, I don't believe in just like vilifying any party, no matter how badly they wronged you or whatever. You know what I mean? That's just not my style. That's not who I am. So, and whatever we talk about in the future, whatever you might find out, I really don't want any of you to go after anyone either. Because I don't want that. I don't want any of that. I don't like animosity like that. I don't like people ganging up on other people. That's just not who I am. And everyone has a part to play and everything. So, I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. But wow, we're gonna do this again. Omega is bad. He's just not good at anything. He's just sitting there, not helpful. There's no way we're gonna win this one.
Yeah, that is correct. So yeah. So this is our podcast, Odds and Friends. This is where we talk about big subject, mental health.
We'll do whole episodes to things like that.
Do episodes with it, and we talk we talk about we talk about what's going on, what's going on with the world, what's not just that, not just we not just we won't be talking about not just that, but other stuff that interests us. There's other stuff that kind of interests us. Like what's going on with what's going on with comics, what's going on with future movies, and
Yeah, exactly. Future plans for the channel. Speaking of movies, that's another thing we're really going to work on. That's something we've been wanting to do forever. We used to have a tradition before our lives got so hectic and busy, which we'd call Shit Movie Saturdays. And what that was, we'd just like get together on a Saturday and watch really bad movies. But not just bad movies. I mean, they have to be fun to watch, but they're objectively bad movies, right?
Right.
And we just usually some kind of beverage is involved, but we'll just kind of lampoon them, talk through them, and stuff like that, because it's fun. We plan on bringing that to YouTube. And I already have a short list of movies that we're going to start working on right away first, and I don't know, if we feel up to it today, we might record one of them, and just so we have something to upload on Saturdays, because we're going to shuffle our schedule around too, because normally our uploads would go up on Saturdays, but if we're going to do Shit Movie Saturdays, it would not make sense to upload it on a Thursday, right? So We'll try and upload them on Saturday. We might do those maybe once a month and see how they go. See, because YouTube and stuff, I know it gets weird with copyright, even if it's under fair use, blah 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 blah. I mean, everyone knows that. So, but the shit movies that we typically are into are movies that many people haven't even heard of, or if they have, they might have fallen into public domain, or things like that. So that's what we're really kind of going to focus our stuff on. But yeah, I cannot wait to do that. We might even have certain guests on at some point, depending on how things go. But if not, we don't. You'll still just get us. But hopefully it'll be entertaining, and hopefully you'll learn that you like things that you never expected to like bad movies, like good bad movies.
The good.
Because I know exactly the movie I want to do first. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, but Rob Brand and I have been talking about it for a while, and oh, that's Omega's Quake. And yeah, so we're going to... What? Okay.
And actually, on that subject too,
how are you supposed to get hurt?
I know Spire and I has been talking about it, and instead of just having, instead of just not only talking over them, I'm planning on I'm planning on doing like another segment, part of the part of our Misfits part of our Misfits studio. I don't know what we're gonna name it, but we're gonna be doing some we'll be doing some riffing.
Yeah,
So, where we
on our own old videos and
when we talk about our old videos, and then where we where we
oh,
where we just
how did Omega? Okay,
where we just not only we're riffing our own movie, our own videos, we're riffing through movies, and it could be like, it could be a good movie where some stuff we just have our own funny comments over it. So
exactly,
So
if they're just like movie clips or something.
Oh, it's just like with movie clips and stuff.
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of projects in mind that we're gonna be, why am I still Sonic? So that'll be fun too. But I'm really excited about Shit Movie Saturdays.
I am too.
Really excited about the video we just recorded today. That was so fun. Oh, and you know what? Here's another thing. I'm pretty sure we sound a lot different. And, our technology that we have at our disposal right now is not the greatest, shall we say. Our microphone died. So we're literally just recording this with a microphone on my laptop, which is less than ideal, obviously. And, but it works. It works. And I know the video footage does not look the greatest and stuff. We're gonna get a new capture card. I mean, we got a lot of things that we got to work on. That'll be in due time, because finances right now are very tight. Because obviously, like I said, I broke my leg, so I cannot work, and so I get a fraction of what I was getting when I was getting a paycheck, every other week and stuff like that. So it sucks, but we're making do. So we do apologize for the relatively poor quality, but it doesn't mean that. I mean, if you're still with us, that's great, and if you are, we appreciate your understanding, because there's just so many things that kind of that go wrong that you can't predict, but we're making do. So, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't have a good feeling about that one. Okay. So yeah, like I said, we sound different. We sound, obviously, we're recording this the same day we recorded our latest video. So I'm sure we sound quite different there. You might hear some crackles and pops and stuff like that, here and there. And I do apologize for it, but what are you gonna do, right?
Right.
So, yeah. But it's still working. We still got it.
Yeah.
And this is like therapy for me right now, to be honest, because again, it's been so long since we've been able to do this, and I've been shut inside. I can't go anywhere, can't work, and it's driving me crazy because I'm not the type of person who sits around doing nothing. I can't do that.
Spider is a busybody.
Yeah.
I seen it now firsthand. Spider is a busybody.
I do overextend myself a lot too, and that's just how I've always been, right? And I can't help it. So this kills me. But now that we're recording and we're doing all these things again, that is, like I said, it's therapeutic. And why are there? Okay. I was like, why are there no eggplants ahead of me? How am I supposed to shoot anything? There's nothing. There was nothing to shoot at.
Now the messed up part is, and I hate for that too. It's for the fact that Spider has been, I understand too. He's Spider's
you
been
know,
cooped up in these four walls.
for about almost a month.
almost a month.
What's the date today? It's the 28th now. I broke my leg on the 3rd. I spent a good week and a half in total in the hospital, and then the rest of that time I've spent here in bed mostly. I mean, my leg is bad. Like I said, I can't put weight on it. Can't do anything. Can't stand up, so I can't cook the way I used to because I have to have a walker. And with this X fix on, I can't, I can't use crutches because my crutches will easily get caught up on my external fixator. And, I'll probably end up posting pictures of that later so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. But, yeah, it's a mess. It's rough. Super rough, And, again, you do what you do what you do. You do what you gotta do. You do what you can. And I can do this right now. So, that makes me happy.
Yeah, so me being wrong, and I had to save my partner from
oh my gosh.
I had to save my partner from going crazy. Plus, at that time, I just recently had myself a oral surgery. So, the actual plan was to meet. Spider at the hospital, but I didn't know he was already at home. So luckily, when I showed up, I just came to his rescue.
Did we run out of time again?
We did, and
what?
Then, and this is what we've been doing the whole time.
Yeah, we're better than this. We got this. I know. It'd be better if we could choose exactly. Like if you could choose Amy, there'd be no contest. You know what? As a matter of fact, let's just do something we can do. But, I mean, we could do that. We could obviously do that. Look, as you can see, we got, But, yeah, again, with this, like I said. So, okay, it's a future plan. So, like we said, we discussed Shit Movie Saturdays, which we're going to be doing. We are, oops, I didn't mean to go here. Let's see. Yeah. We're gonna be, I'm excited. We're gonna be doing more videos where we try bizarre, unique, weird things. We're gonna...
Yeah, Matt's gotta come back.
Yeah, we have exactly what we're gonna try next, too. And it's gonna be a response to an old video, like a decades old video. It's like, I think 12 years old now.
Oh, no.
So we're gonna watch that video first and riff on that, and then we're gonna do another video, kind of in response to that, if that makes sense, if you follow us. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting, and so, I mean, we might record that today, actually. At least the riffing part, because the food we have to try. It is perishable, so we're going to have to do it, and we're going to have to eat it in the fairly near future. Because we don't want to eat them after they've gone... after they've gone bad. So, But first things first, we have absolutely got to do that riff on that video that made us want to do what we're going to try in the first place. Because...
And
yeah.
And then knowing Spider... we're gonna give you a hint of what we're gonna do in that on that video. So
oh yeah, we're just gonna spend a lot of this day recording. That's what you get, Omega. You're such a bad teammate. But yeah, this is gonna be great. I mean, it's like it's gonna be a return to form for us. Just because I have a broken leg, it doesn't mean that I have a broken. I have a broken leg and a broken heart. It doesn't mean I have a broken brain or broken drive.
I do sometimes.
Broken focus.
I do sometimes. That's mostly Spider's fault.
There you go, Roosh. All right. Hey, She's trading items. Oh, dude, I can't wait to show you the. Whoa! What? Some slick driving I did before. That was some amazing.
That was amazing.
Yeah, you'll see some of those clips. But yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, after this Grand Prix, we'll probably call it an end to this specific episode, because I know it is a bit rambly, and we will get better. You know, this is our first time even doing this.
But first time even doing the podcast.
Yeah, in the future,
obviously
we'll be more focused. We'll have topics that we really want to discuss, instead of having this like big exposition dump, as it were. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Shoo! Wow, that was close. Yeah. I'm just having so much fun being able to just record all over again. It's therapeutic.
I'm just happy to be back, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been a while. The things kind of killed, for a long time, just killed my ambition, and that's worse than like having a broken heart. I think is like having broken dreams. You know, that's the worst. You know, that is the worst. And I don't like the idea of letting dreams die. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, come the heck on!
So, yeah, and I totally get it. The worst thing to ever have is having instead of having a broken bone or forbid, having a pulled teeth is a broken dream. It's just a broken dream will it tear you down.
Yeah, literally. Broken dreams are literally. It's like our dreams are what make us, right?
Right.
They really are. And if having a broken dream is like having a broken soul, or for lack of a better word, it's like it's a broken you, right?
Right.
Bones heal. But if you yourself are broken, then it takes a lot more effort, a lot more time, a lot more patience and compassion and love and understanding to get that refixed, you know? So, yeah. And my dream's coming back now, you know? And I'm happy about that. It makes me feel really good. You know? So, whoa! Yeah, I'm glad. Sorry you got quiet because things got intense. But, woo! Yeah. F those broken dreams.
And now we can just move on and do more things with Misfit. With the.
Well, speaking of which, we didn't even talk about where we came up with Misfits.
No, we didn't.
So go ahead and do that.
Okay, so I know the next question y'all gotta ask is, how did the heck you come up with the name Misfits? So mostly it actually was my idea because one day we was playing Family Feud, and at that time we had I want to say they, but it's just the big elephant in the room. But I'm just gonna say, I want to say they. At the time they had a weird name for Family Feud. So my whole idea was to make a group name that represents us and who we are. So one day I was in the shower, and I love taking more than one showers.
Yeah.
But that's Never mind that.
Especially my shower. I have like one of the best showers.
You got the best shower. But anywho, yeah. So one day I was in the shower, and I was just thinking about the stuff that that we do off screen and off camera. What will be the best name for us? What will be the what represents us? And then as I closed my eyes, the name Misfits came up only because of what was that?
Family Feud, was it?
No, it wasn't Family Feud. It was what's that character's name? It's the characters I'm thinking about. They're the enemy group was the enemy group name was called the Misfits. It was Jim and the Holograms.
Oh yeah, holograms.
Yeah, Jim and the Holograms. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And their enemies was called Misfits, and then I was thinking about the crazy stupid stuff that we do together, and that's when the name Misfits came up. So I was like, Misfits.
And we decided we have to spell it differently too, because there's obviously a band called Misfits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're aware of that.
And then there's other stuff that's called Misfits. So yeah. But luckily with Spider, he was able to spell it
in such a way that we'd be able to get that name.
Hey. And Lord and behold, here we are.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Oh, it was one of ours. That Quake was one of ours. Okay, good.
And y'all gonna see the crazy stuff that we do. Not just with this kind of games. We have other games. Family Feud.
Yeah, we've done numerous videos on that. Popeye. Oh no, we're gonna have to get back into that.
Popeye.
What a bad game that is.
And yeah, that's just us. Of course, y'all already done seen our candy corn sandwich. Oh my god.
Yeah, see,
that's why we're the Misfits.
Yeah. What?
So,
yeah. We're definitely gonna. That's something we're definitely gonna do. That we're gonna do. Oh wow. Yeah, it's just. We're gonna do more of that. We're gonna probably do some cooking videos because I like to cook. I bake my own bread. I've even developed my own bread recipes.
And I have.
Pizza.
Yeah, Spider. He does more cooking. His homemade cooking is awesome, man. And I can't wait to we put that on the channel. And me myself, I tend to make drinks. So I really want to put that in the channel too, because there's a few drinks that
you need.
I have
21 or older to enjoy.
There's a drinks that I have made that you had to be 21 years old or older. Sorry, kiddos.
Yeah. And you gotta drink those responsibly.
Yeah, this is true.
Oof. Well, but yeah, so we'll do those. One of the drinks that I came up with, unfortunately, is one we'll never be able to have again.
Oh yeah.
Which sucks because it was good. I'm gonna get the ball. I didn't.
You did.
I did get smashed.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to. Okay. So, but yeah, that's another thing.
That's a shame.
That's another thing about Misfits. Like I say, it's mostly gaming, but it's not. That's not all it's going to be. We're going to do a lot of different things. A lot of different things. So things that don't seem to fit You know, like
And that's
what?
us.
Like if you do gaming and stuff like that, why would you mix that with like cooking and well, mixing drinks and stuff? That's different. Obviously, that can work. But you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So, because it's going to be a hodgepodge of stuff, and it's fun. We might even do some scripted things once in a while too. I don't know yet. Like, I don't want to do game reviews because I'm just not that kind of good at it. Like, I wouldn't be good at like the journalistic style of reviewing a game or critiquing a game. But also, you know, we seem to be playing like short games and stuff like that, right? Like
Right.
games that you could just pick up and play. We may, actually tackle bigger games one of these days. I mean, games that everyone probably already knows and has played a billion times too, but like maybe the Arkham series or just something like that, and we'll just tackle that in installments, obviously, because we're not going to sit there and play like a 7, 11, 21 hour game.
Put it in chapters. You trying to say?
Yeah, exactly, because we're not crazy, and we don't want your butt to get canker sores and shit like that because you're sitting so much watching one video. But I'm not saying that's the game we'd play, but I mean games that take a lot longer to get through and stuff, you know.
And the reason why we mentioned that game because you know.
Thanks, Rouge.
And the reason why we mentioned that game because of the fact that Spider and I we big comics. You know of course I love my DC and I love my Marvel. So
yeah, I know.
I coexist. So
right. Anyone need anything?
Yeah, so I coexist. I love all comics. So yeah, we're gonna put like the Arkham. We're gonna put like Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. We're gonna put those in chapters, and then we'll do stuff like I don't know. One of my future games. I want to do. Hopefully I could get it. Guardians of the Galaxy. That new game that just came out. So that's it's from Marvel. So
why didn't we get our second one? But that's okay. I mean, we did good.
Yeah, so I want to do something like that, and we do have comic games. Hey, we got Spider-Man here, so it may just be, you know, it may just be, of course, it's gonna be Spider and I. We're the main ones, but
we might have
other people pop in, you know.
Oh, final race. And we're just over an hour, so yeah, this would be a good place to wrap up right after this. But yeah, like I say, so we might do some more longer, you know. But and if I can get my PlayStation 3 working, there's so many games on there. Double Dragon, Neon,
Bomberman.
Yeah, we absolutely got to play Bomberman. Oh, I love Bomberman to pieces. This is one of my favorite game franchises ever. Too bad the Bomberman on PS4 sucks.
Yeah.
It's all story mode. You don't get to have, like, battles with, you know... Battle mode is the best mode in Bomberman. The free-for-all element. You know? I don't need Bomberman to talk.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, was it Super Bomberman R on the PS4? That's
terrible. Bomberman R.
Bomberman Ultra is a lot of fun.
Even with our Bomberman games, you know, we have head cannons for that one. I hope we can... hope we can get it so y'all can just see the fun in that.
Oh, crap!
And oh my god, this is a cluster.
Oh, of course, my bomb went right off the... What? How did I come to a dead stop? Okay. Alright. What? I lost control of my vehicle again. Just so I can go all the way back to 11th place. I see how it is, game. So what the hell hit me that time? I'm telling you. This game cheats. I'm in last place. Okay. We'll step it up. How did I not get the goddamn thing? Okay. But yeah. Yeah, definitely Bomberman Ultra. Double Dragon Neon is an amazing game with an even better soundtrack. It's so good, dude. If you haven't listened to it or listened to it for a while, or just, you know, you must. It's so good. But and you still have your Xbox 360, right?
Yep, yes, I do.
Are there any games on there that we can do? Ooh, fucking! We need NBA Jam too. We need to play that. But yep.
Let's see. Oh shoot, I got a lot of games on that. Plus, I got the that new. I got that new.
Need an item.
Plus, I got that new. I just downloaded it. I got that new. I haven't even played. I played, but I got the. I got that Mortal Kombat trilogy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh cool.
Which I've been.
That's right. You're telling me about that.
Mm-hmm. I got the Mortal Kombat trilogy, which I've been playing the heck out of Mortal Kombat 2, which the fact that Katana is my girl, and that game's hard.
Yeah. It's arcade hard. Okay. No one wants it? I'll just use it.
I should know because the fact that, yeah, long time ago, Spider played it.
This cluster! Get away from me! Why do I get the worst items? Seriously? I'm telling you, this game's is turning to bullshit now. And when are we gonna get ours? Look at our gauge. Look at that.
It is.
Come on now. Here. Good.
Good.
Alright. Sorry. Let's get ready to get petty. Ah! Oh! I just cut Vector off. Alright. I just cut him off. I cut him right off. Oh, rude. Poor baby. Okay. Well.
So, yeah, I got a lot of down pills on an Xbox 360.
We still got it. Still got it. And we're gonna. We started a game of Road Rash 2. We gotta we did all the stage 1. We gotta do stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5. So we got a lot of things in the pipeline.
Yes, we do.
And we'll work. I mean, I'm gonna be home and with a broken leg, so we've got time. So we're gonna make use of it. But anyway, you have any closing remarks, or
I'm just happy to be back here on I'm happy to be back here on our channel. I'm glad we did this odds and friends. This just to let you know what's going on in the future, and to let my viewers know that my channel and my Raw Brain channel will be coming together with the Misfits. So most of my contents will be with the Misfits with Spider. So that's my end. That's my end comment. So
yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna make the best of this.
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, you guys take care and be good to yourself and be good to each other. Okay. And don't give up on your dreams.
Please don't.
All right.
Nah.